Gemini. Hi, my name is Amanda Joy Anderson, and this is The Observer and the Oracle. How are you guys doing? Well, welcome to the Mercury Retrograde reading. I hope everyone is doing well out there in this chaotic world. If you haven't checked out my Guide to the Underworld series, go ahead and check that out. I'm doing that so that way we can pull the subconscious up and dig a little deeper into the underworld I do it through personal stories, and so it's kind of fun for me. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. A little bit about my readings. I like to see what's going on spiritually for you, mentally, emotionally, and your physical action. So, this helps me break it down a little better to see where you're at and give you a little more focus during Mercury in retrograde. Okay. Okay. Just giving it a quick shuffle. All right. Let's see. Where are you spiritually? Interesting. Cards are just like jumping out today. So let's come out. Okay, Gemini. So we are going to start off with the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm. Okay, and what Spirit wants to let you know what's going on, what they're trying to tell you. Ooh, okay. So, it looks like, so it seems to me that there is some self-love that needs to take place, Gemini. We're looking at past relationships, and your guides, your spirit guides, they want you to know that it's okay to let go of the past, the experiences that you had in the past. Because right now, there's just a lot of holding on to whatever happened in this past relationship that you may be experiencing. And you may be going through like memories with that relationship. And it's almost like you spiritually, you need to go in and heal whatever makes you feel not good enough to enter into a new relationship. Like in your mental space, you just want to go. You want to have your own independence. You really want to strive for your dreams and the things that make you feel independent and whole. And that's really what you desire. So I don't know if you're like currently in relationships that are not making you feel that way, but know that like you are meant to feel that way. You are supposed to feel good about yourself. You are supposed to feel like you're going toward your goals. because like mentally you're ready to go. You're ready to be there already. So I don't know if you're waiting, like your emotional space. So I don't know if you're like waiting on like someone to contact you, or if you are um, like it feels like there was messages. So say you were with a partner, it feels like there were messages that came up, and these messages weren't to you, and they were to someone else, and it was something you didn't know about, and this situation made you feel insecure about yourself and who you are as an individual. And you know what? This is what I have to say to situations like that. If that happens, that's not the right person for you, honey. And I'm sorry. And, you know, because guess what? There's a bunch of other people out there in the world that are not going to do that to you. And you got to feel confident about yourself. Um, Yeah, I almost feel that like in my stomach, like, oh, I know that feeling. I've been there, okay? I've been there. I've investigated the situation, and it's not a good feeling. And it looks like physically that you are ready to move forward and take a step, but there is a choice to be made. And it's, sometimes you sit in between the choice of like, do I move forward or do I just stay here? Because, sometimes I think when we're in relationships and like, you always feel like you can find the solution and you always feel like you can fix this situation. Um, to me, if there has been a situation of like any type of like cheating or like even if it's just messages, it's kind of time to move on and move forward. I mean that comes down to you, like, and you can stay and fix it. Like I've definitely in my own relationships I've stayed and like tried to fix it, and things did not get better. But I'm not saying that they won't get better, but I'm just saying, like, for me, um, once that boundary is crossed, it's very hard for me to say, okay, like, let's try to work this out. Because once that boundary is crossed, it's hard to restore that trust, because then paranoia sets in, and because of that paranoia, it almost destroys you as a person, because it's like it's something that you don't ever really let go of. Been there. Not a fun time. But I do see that you like are on the verge of like wanting to leave. Yeah, so basically, your action, um, the physical action for you to get to your happiness is you have to speak your truth, and move forward to your happiness. You have to speak your truth about whatever situation. If there is another person and you haven't been vocal about it, um, and so say you're in a relationship and you are the one seeking out another person, and you have a person. Well, it's letting someone go is love, is loving someone, that because you want to start a new journey. And like holding on to people, you're preventing them to living their next step in their journey. So if you are in that situation where you do have two people, it's definitely time to take that step. And this may be something that just plays out for you, because you know what? When you don't take that step, sometimes the universe just comes in and is like, here, both people meet. Hi, now you know about each other. And then it's like, what do? You don't want to get trapped in those situations because those ones suck. So it's always best to be upfront and honest, and, say it like it is. If And here's the thing about like Mercury retrograde, like no one wants to say whatever. Well, if you're holding on to pain because you found some text messages to someone last month and like you never said anything about it, so now you're just super suspicious on the whole fucking scene, like, and you're all paranoid and you're checking and cracking codes in the middle of the night, it's time to go. And that's personal experience. I know, I've been there. Listen, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. I will crack any code. I am the investigator to investigate. I don't put up with no bullshit like that. Not anymore, but I did once upon a time. So, like, your emotions are like fucking with your mind. And try to step out of that energy. Try grounding and creating space for your emotions and your thoughts to really get down to what exactly it is that you are feeling. Because there were some kind of messages that were written that made you feel this way. And it's almost like you just want to get out of this situation, because it is heavy on you. You desire to be somewhere else. You just mentally desire to get out of that situation. My daughter's awake. She's like, she'll make some little alien noises. And then spiritually, it's like, whatever it is that you need to do to create your own financial like independence. So it makes sense that you want to be independent to get out of this situation. Like, you need to create financial independence for yourself. And that takes steps. So say you feel like trapped in a situation and you don't know how to get out. It's important to start to take the steps to be able to get out of that situation. So, and sometimes that takes time, but know that you have the ability to do that. And there's different apps out there too. Like, say you're like stuck at home and like you can't leave because you don't have a vehicle or you don't have this or that, or you're watching the kids. Like, there are apps out there where you can play games and like you make money on PayPal and you make money through Amazon and different gift cards and stuff like that. So like there are resources to get out of that situation if you are in a trapped situation. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Journey in reverse, we have the Chariot in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So to me, it does feel like you are afraid to take that journey and to move forward. So there are multiple ways that you can get out there and create your own independence. There are websites called like Teespring, and you can make blankets, t-shirts, stuff like that, and with like photos or designing. So there is always a solution to become more independent and get out of the space that you're in. So taking the action will allow you to then be in that space. Trying to see if Spirit wants me to say anything else. Yeah, just so like I'm getting the right side of my body, which is like allow your thoughts to come in, like allow inspiration to come in and create that space so that way you can allow that inspiration to come in. And that's like getting quiet through meditation and allowing that to really become a space of inspiration and creative projects. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video and have a beautiful evening. Bye.